Dude, doesn't that rip?
You're an idiot.
No, you're an idiot.
Welcome back, you fat fucks. We are so glad you're here. I'm Alex Dragovich with my lesbian co-host, as usual, Jeffrey Asmus. What's up, baby?
Oh, yikes. That was a terrible opening.
Yeah.
We had one of the best episodes of all time last week, and now starting off with that crass, vulgar bullshit.
What kind of bodies do you think our fans have?
I think our fans are mostly fit, and if they're not, we love that.
Oh.
Yeah. We don't care.
I
care if their
agree.
souls are fat. I don't like a fat soul.
Okay.
Fat body, beautiful. Don't give me a chunky soul, though.
All bodies are beautiful.
All bodies are beautiful. All souls are not.
Okay.
That's true. And all bodies are not beautiful, but most are.
We should clarify that.
Some bodies are not beautiful, and we all know who they are.
If you're 30 pounds overweight,
Okay, no, I'm not putting no.
I was going to say that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Jesus,
good. Okay.
Jeffrey.
But that implies that 35 would not be fine then.
No, it doesn't imply. I was going to say that's fine.
Okay.
35 is
I'd say
fine.
up to 500, fine. After that, we'll help you. We'll help you.
500 pounds over, so if you're
500, over 500 pounds, we got to do a little work.
If you're over 500 pounds, that's not okay with us.
It's not okay, but we want to help you. We want our fans to live longer is the thing.
Heart
I don't want
disease.
fans. We were losing fans to heart disease.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the Patreon. Do they keep doing that after they die? I don't know.
If you're diabetic, we fucks with you.
I don't. Those are weird. Why'd you say fucks with you?
You know what I'm saying? Like, people say that. Like, I fucks.
Yeah,
I fucks
people
with you.
do say that. Yeah,
I fucks with you. I fucks with you.
Oh, I don't like that.
No.
Yeah, America. Do you think Alex should keep doing black voice or not? let's decide.
Was
on
that black? Was that?
It was the basketball came out in you. The basketball came out in you.
I fucks with you.
Oh God, no! I can't. We might have to cut this.
Oh really?
No, but we're learning.
We're learning.
We're learning.
Okay.
Just don't say on fleek or something.
Oh come on!
Don't say no cap. If you say no cap, I'm storming out of the
White
room.
people say no cap all the time.
Yeah, and that's the problem.
Is that a problem, James?
It's not a problem.
I don't
but
say it.
Just don't. Just don't.
What
It's
about,
just lame.
What about that's gas? Is the kids are saying
gas? That's like what people said in the '60s.
Really? No, people
Yeah,
are
they
saying
did.
people are like, oh, that's gas.
That's a gas. Jumping Jack Flash is a gas. It's a Rolling Stones lyric from 1967.
I don't think that's what people are saying on TikTok when they're saying that's
It's
gas.
the same thing. Slang comes in and out.
Oh,
Dope was hot, then it wasn't, then dope came back. That's how words work.
I don't think. I honestly think dope's kind of back on its way out. I don't say
might
dope
be.
as much anymore.
That's possible. I'm not really hip with the lingo.
Yeah,
but
amused. That's gas, bro.
gas. We're looking up gas. Primarily heard in
Ireland.
Ireland. Huh.
Oh, I didn't know the Irish had any that many innovations.
What? The Irish are awesome. We
What
just
have-
had St. Patrick's Day, and you're coming in with this anti-Mick hate.
What have they made?
The Irish, wonderful literature.
You can call them mix.
Great
I can't.
music.
You can call them mix. I can't say. I can't do black voice.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. But you know,
Wait. What have Irish people made?
great literature,
They
great
didn't
music.
They didn't invent literature.
Okay, but they made
I'm just sorry.
new innovations in literature.
Okay.
James Joyce, great writer.
Mm-hmm.
U2 is worth an entire race of people.
Whiskey.
Whiskey. They invented whiskey. Are you kidding me?
They created whiskey as
Modern chemistry.
Let's be honest. Whiskey's done more harm than good for just about all of us.
Oh God! Don't. If you ever go sober, I'm not doing the pod anymore.
Whiskey's bad is really bad for you.
Is it any worse than another type of beer
It only
alcohol?
makes you angry. You know?
That's that whole idea that different alcohols give you a different feel is not true.
Beer makes you
all
feel
alcohol.
beer makes you feel good and relaxed. Whiskey makes you feel divorced. That's how it feels.
Jesus Christ.
That's how it goes.
I think it awakens deep inset insecurities inside of you, but inside of me it brings me only warmth and peace.
No, it doesn't.
I'm the king on whiskey.
You're a.
You give me a little absinthe though. Oh boy.
You guys should see Jeff at 1 a.m. when one of his eyes starts bugging. It's a real. It's a real
when
bad
I start
sight.
ordering my 2 Grubhub orders of the night.
Yeah, his voice somehow gets more annoying and louder.
I get raspy because I start yelling, and then my voice cracks, and then I yell to compensate.
He yells a lot.
Oh, I'm fun.
Mm-mm.
We were drunk the other night, me, Alex, and
Aaron and
Aaron and Squeeze.
Squeeze.
What's this week's update with you and Squeeze?
it's official, folks.
It's official, ladies and gentlemen.
We did it.
Official. There we go.
Exclusivity.
How did it happen? What did it happen peacefully, or were you forced into a corner and you had to do it?
You know what? I'm not going to go into details of how it went down.
So you were forced into a corner.
I was not forced
You
into
were
a corner.
forced into a corner.
I was not forced into a
She
corner.
said it's those Snapchat whores or me.
But I was happy to do it, and I think we should call it a partnership because we're woke. We're woke here on the pod.
What? Really? You're gonna call it that? You're gonna call her my partner?
Is that not the
You're
right
not
thing
gonna
to
call
do?
her my slam piece anymore?
I
You
think-
moved on from that.
I'm 30 now, Jeff. I think partner feels
You've
right.
moved on from thoroughbred. You no longer call her the wild Mustang.
These are all things that I never called Squeeze.
Yes,
I
not
just
her,
wanted
other
to-
women, not her. He's been nothing but respectful towards Squeeze.
I actually have referred to one woman as a thoroughbred before. But
Oh my god!
that hurts, but not Squeeze.
You're gonna call her your partner.
Squeeze. Yeah, is that?
That's good.
How do you feel
I
about
think
it?
that's good, but I just
You are
don't
so skeptical.
I don't expect you to do it. I think you're just kind of saying it on the pod so people will forgive you for your past transphobic transgressions.
How I feel about Squeeze and how I feel about Italians are two different things. Okay.
She is Italian though, isn't she?
Oh, she's half.
She's like full Italian. Her mom's from Italy.
Yeah, the riff.
I know that. I'm not even dating her. I know her mom's an immigrant from Italy.
Italians are just for the riff. But yeah, how I feel about her and how I feel about, I don't know, Ukrainians.
Oh, great. Topical.
And how I feel
Kick them
about
while they're down.
how I feel about Canadians. I don't like Canadians.
Why?
They're lame.
incredibly
Besides
nice
Gavin,
people.
Gavin Mass is a cool Canadian.
That's the Canadians are like the coolest people.
The coolest?
They're great. Canada's a great country.
It's probably good to visit. Have you been?
Yeah, I've been there many times.
What'd you do? Did you go to a museum and fucking putz around and not get laid? You bitch.
Oh,
Loser.
what an insult. I went to a museum and expanded my horizons. No,
Oh,
you
went to a
didn't.
museum and just reaffirmed like a war that you already knew happened.
I'm like,
Like,
oh,
it's-
yeah, World War II was bloody. Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Oh, 1863, exactly what I read about.
There's
you already
nothing wrong
knew
with
this.
learning.
Yeah, you're right. Learning's fine.
What do you got against what did learning ever do to you?
I watched a new HBO series about basketball today.
Okay.
Showtime.
Great. Oh, the one about the Lakers? It's not
Yeah.
a documentary. It's a scripted
It's
series.
a docu-series. Oh yeah, it's a
It's a
series. It's
scripted
a scripted
series.
series.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I'm learning more.
Yeah,
about it.
what'd you learn about the Lakers? They were good?
I knew Jerry West was an asshole, but
Oh, that's
we
the
don't have
owner?
we don't have to do that.
Or
But yeah,
coach, yeah.
it's a fish. We've been having fun. We're going out on dates. We might be going to Benihana soon.
Me, Squeeze, Drago, and Aaron might be going to Benihana.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, from why? There's a reason. The audience might like to know.
Oh, because me and you have been winning some bets.
We've been
lately.
winning every bet. Who picked St. Peter's to upset Kentucky? Me.
How much you
I
win
did.
on that?
I won $90. Not a lot,
And
but
that'll
it still feels pretty cool.
That'll get you rice and eggs at Benihana, folks.
I don't know what Benihana is. He keeps talking about it, but I want to go now.
Oh,
I
it's-
only know it from The Office episode where
You
they
know,
go
like
to
hibachi?
Benihana. Yeah, I've been to hibachi, but Benihana's like
It's the same fucking thing,
it's
right?
like
Can you,
they-
yeah, Benihana.
they squirt the sake into your mouth.
Yeah, can you go to images, please?
Yeah, I'll get a Benihana image.
We'll get a.
They're gonna be throwing the shrimp at
Oh,
me, and
yeah.
it's gonna be rimming out of my rubbery mouth.
You'll have no idea how to catch those.
I will
shrimp.
not catch a shrimp.
We gotta have. If we get a chef, he's gotta have like a funky mustache.
What if I catch a shrimp and start choking on it?
I ain't helping. I'll tell you that
What
much.
if I
I'm taking a bathroom break.
What if I pretend that I'm allergic to shrimp in front of him? That'd be funny.
Yo, that'd be funny.
Yeah. that'd be
Another
funny.
another great Jeff bit. Oh, sir.
It's so funny to fake vomit.
Is it?
That's one of the, let's list things that are always funny in life. Fake vomiting, always funny.
Some people
Finger
say
guns, always funny.
Some people say farting is. It's not.
Farting is always funny.
You had a bad fart episode recently. Tell the people.
Okay. Here's what happened. We, Alex, and some friends went out to eat at an Argentinian steakhouse. It's Argentinian, yeah. Called Tango Sur in Chicago.
Because we're in the 1%.
We're in the 1%. We spent $45 on a platter of meat. I came home. Had me and my girlfriend are in bed. Some of the most noxious, disgusting fumes that have ever left my body came out. And they was so bad, Erin had to get up and she went to the bathroom and vomited.
Oh, my God.
I made my girlfriend vomit with my farts. That's incel behavior.
That is bad.
That's true incel. If you don't do that, you're not an incel.
Did you guys hook up before that, or are you just too full?
We did not. We were too full. We could not. I was not sexually able to satisfy.
When you got a full tummy, having sex is tough.
Nothing is a bigger turnoff than a full stomach. Not even being related to them.
You already have that Buddha belly too. Like,
okay, enough with this thick shaming. I have a beautiful body, and everyone says it's a 7 and an 8 if they've seen me do comedy.
Yeah, or if they've seen you in a hot tub, it's a 4.
Oh, I have incredible chest hair. I'm a man. Drago almost no chest hair.
I know. Wait, I have chest hair.
Nothing compared to mine.
Yeah, but yours is gross.
It's too much. Many have said, but I'm never going to shave it.
Yeah, so farting, we've proved that it's not always funny.
Do you fart around Squeeze? You comfortable yet, or you guys haven't reached that part?
I think I've done a couple silent ones while she's sleeping.
That's it? A couple silent ones?
Where I'm really like trying to eke it out. I'm like, don't.
I'm farting more than I'm not farting.
I think I'm going to talk to her about that tonight. I'm going to have a sit down.
This is going to be the sit down?
This is going to be the first big talk we've had.
She's going to be like, you don't know my mom's from Italy, but you want to fart around me more? Okay.
Like, I just want to see how you feel about this.
Do you think you should be able to fart around women more?
James, hit the tunes.
Hit the tunes. Here we go.
Let's do a practice. Listen, babe. We've been going strong for a few months now. And it's time we had to talk. Let me rip one out right in front of you. Let me just fucking toot. Let me rage.
If he can hit it raw from the front, why can't he shoot it raw from the back?
Let little shits come out of me.
Let in little prairie dogs, little pinto beans, plop right out.
It means that I'm comfortable around you and I'm being myself. So, yeah.
I kind of want to get a
either that or
going.
It's over.
You kind of want to wave a lighter to this song.
Yeah, I know. I kind of botched the riff, but we'll get it back.
No, it was good. That music's kind of just soothing. It's just good to hear the music no matter what you're saying.
Yeah.
Have you been to a concert recently? It's so sad how the phones have ruined concerts. Cell phones have ruined concerts.
I saw a concert in December in New York.
Everyone has their fucking phone out. They're recording the whole thing. It's disgusting.
I can see above pretty much everything. So
so this is a problem for a short plebeian scum.
Yeah, a short, fat incel like yourself.
Oh, I'm thick, not fat.
If you weren't funny, Jeff, it would be a real sad story for you. I mean, life would be a real. It would be a real issue.
Oh yeah, and your post-college life would be a real dream team without comedy. Right.
Me and you would be found. We'd be rats in a dive bar. Man.
We would be rats in a dive bar. I'd be married to a lady named Lorraine.
Yeah, I'd probably still be married to some version of what
You'd be married to a Whitney.
Yeah. A Claire.
You'd be working in logistics probably. Your life wouldn't be that different.
No, I would have gone harder probably. I would have probably gone way harder.
You've been a lawyer. You'd be a lawyer.
I would have gone way harder into the money. I would have done some fucking snazzy sales job, like medical device sales, and just would have ripped off doctors and made hundreds of thousands of dollars and flown out whores to Florida.
Is that what you'd do if you were rich? You'd be flying
If
whores?
I was rich, I'd be a bad man. I'd be a bad dude.
You would be flying in 21-year-old hookers all over the world.
Lots of coke. I DM girls at Ohio State and say, "What are you doing this weekend?"
Oh my God!
I sent you.
You want to
a
come to
flight.
the Poconos?
Yeah. Do you want to come to the Bahamas? Me and Trent are on the way.
Jesus.
Trent's my business partner.
Oh my God.
Trent's one of my clients.
You
Yeah.
would be a monster.
I would be a fucking
You'd be a big
asshole.
Republican booster.
I would have been a Republican by 24. Believe that.
You would be funding Ron DeSantis's presidential run.
Ron, we're good with Ron.
What state is he from?
Florida.
Okay. Let's do a little current. See how you're.
I've
know
already
about
passed.
The current political.
feel
Who's
like
Cory Booker?
New Jersey, right?
Okay, dating Rosario Dawson. Did you know that?
Believe that.
Pretty great.
Believe
see
that.
again. I don't know about that.
I've been saying believe that for a while.
We'll allow believe that. Okay, we'll allow that one. We'll allow that one, ladies and gentlemen. That one's allowed. I do have this is actually kind of related. This week's a little early to do it, but I think it's the time. Are you smarter than a Dragovich? This one was sent in by a listener. Again, I cannot remember who. Okay, people were wondering, does Alex know why people stormed the Capitol?
Ooh.
Why do you think thousands of Americans descended on the Capitol building on January 6th, 2021?
To guess, was it because...
To guess? You don't know?
I've got a good feeling.
You only have a good feeling about the third biggest event in American history.
On the eve of Biden's inauguration, right?
Not eve. It was like 2 weeks before, but yeah.
It was in protest to his inauguration. They thought it was that he won unfairly,
right. What do they think happened?
They thought it was rigged by the liberal scum media,
and
aka our listeners.
Was it rigged? Do you think it was rigged?
I don't think it was rigged.
Uh-huh.
But I admire their courage.
You wouldn't know. You didn't vote anyways.
Who cares?
They probably did put a vote in for Dragovich. That's how we'll know if it was rigged. If
it was rigged, yeah, we'll find out. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I think that was probably it, right?
How many people died? Did anyone die?
One, right? Didn't somebody 0 or 1?
0 or 1?
I'm gonna go with 0 or 1.
It was 6, but I guess those lives of Americans don't matter to you.
Six people died there.
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
One was shot. A guy tased himself in the balls and had a heart attack. I swear to God. A couple people had heart attacks. A lot of them were really fat and had heart attacks.
Worst way to go out.
It's actually truly insane. But
electrocuting your balls to death.
Yeah. It's 5. I guess it was 5 total deaths. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I was wrong.
Right, well, you'll give me. I'll give myself a B on this
Ashley Babbitt was the one who was shot, I believe, and she turned out to be a ex-military, but also crazy QAnon. What's QAnon?
QAnon's isn't that like? Oh wait, isn't that the people that are like taking over in like Portland or whatever? Didn't they? Isn't that like the group?
What? What? Explain a little further there. QAnon.
Isn't that like what? Aren't those the people that like made their own?
Oh boy!
I don't know.
This was the meat we were trying to get.
I don't claim to know QAnon.
Well, I mean that was totally wrong. I don't even know what you're talking about. I think you're talking about Seattle.
He's talking about Chaz.
Chaz, what's Chaz?
What is it? It's when they took over. Yeah, Seattle.
Oh yeah, Seattle. They turned like Capitol Hill into its own country,
Capitol
autonomous
Hill,
autonomous or something.
zone,
Oh, okay. Oh, Chaz.
If you told me what QAnon was, I'd be like, I heard that before.
Well, yeah, duh, it's easy. That's of course, yeah. Capitol Hill. That's what Chaz was.
QAnon. If I were to like hard guess, gun to my head.
Well, you just had a guess and it was terribly wrong. But I'd like to hear your second guess.
A radical, alt-right-ish type movement.
Okay, yes, but that's pretty general. There's a lot of those.
They're
And I'm a part of a few of them.
a radical alt-right dish type movie. That's the best I got.
Okay, you didn't watch the doc on Q?
Mm-mm.
You don't know QAnon. QAnon is why they stormed the Capitol.
People talk about QAnon a lot, and it's kind of one ear out the other. Honestly,
I've been around you talking about QAnon hundreds of times.
Sometimes-
it's kind of my favorite thing to talk about.
Sometimes the Jazz are on, and I'm watching League Pass.
And Drago's just nodding. Yeah, that is crazy.
That is
That
crazy.
is crazy. Yeah, Democrats are eating children. Yeah.
Oh, is that what that is?
That's one of their
Oh,
central
I've heard that.
beliefs. is
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
drinking children's blood and draining something called adrenochrome from children.
Why do I have to know this? By the
Because
way?
that's why people stormed the Capitol.
Oh fuck.
That's basically why. It's because they were riled up by this QAnon movement.
So they think that all that shit was so it had nothing to do with the election.
It did, but that was what got them riled up in the first place.
Oh,
There was like a whole deep state conspiracy. They think Trump's still the president.
Oh.
They think Trump is still running the country.
Why do these people get any attention? How do they get
Because
attention?
there's a lot of them.
Really?
It's not just a fringe. There's millions of people.
You think there's millions of QAnoners?
Yes.
Qs?
Yes, there are millions of them. Yeah. Thankfully.
That is no good.
And that's what so you've never understood the little quote I write on all my pictures? Where we go one, we go all. I write that on every picture I sign, where we go one. That's their slogan. I don't know why. I can't remember why, but
Yeah.
God,
Yeah, QAnon's
you really okay. Dang, that makes so you really don't know what happened in the last 2 or 3 years, because that's kind of one of the main plot lines of the last 3 years of the world.
I've been chilling. I've just been chilling.
I've just been, the world's been falling apart, and I've been chilling.
I've been trying to make sketches.
Oh my God.
about my office.
Yeah, but if you'd be more informed about the world, you could make more sketches that people would vibe with.
The QAnon, the QAnon thing, the QAnon discourse, I have no interest in. I think these
so funny. It's the funniest thing.
Yeah, but like making fun of these people that are clearly insane. Like, why put any energy into that? What's the?
That's not a bad point. It's just funny. Yeah, there's. No
I would
point
rather.
in
I would.
mocking them.
I mean, dude, I'd rather watch an NBA West Coast game.
Yeah, but like I bet Kyrie Irving's QAnon adjacent.
Fuck you.
I bet he's.
Dude, shut
I bet
the fuck.
he's QAnon adjacent.
Fuck you, Jeff. That's fucked
He thinks
up.
the world is flat. That's like a QAnon adjacent thing.
He's the most skilled guard of all
that
time.
doesn't mean he's not. I couldn't believe in QAnon.
He also doesn't. Well, he didn't get the vax, so he's my brother for life.
Kyrie Irving reportedly liking coronavirus conspiracy theories online. Those are QAnon adjacent, not the same, but they are similar.
I ride for Kyrie Irving.
You ride for Kyrie.
Mm-hmm.
You think he made the right decision with not getting vaccinated?
He can do no wrong in my eyes, but yeah,
even though he abandoned his team for half the season on a
per my experience, you can get your first 2. Your booster isn't necessary.
Did he? But he didn't get any of them.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb.
He gave up on his team for half the season on a stubborn, pointless little tirade.
Did you see him go for 60 the other night? It was beautiful.
You can't. He can't. He's just.
It was poetic.
Yeah, I'm sure
it was poetic.
Great, but this team could have used him the other 30 games where he scored
They'll make
0.
the playoffs, and then they'll make a run.
You think they're going? You put it right now. Alex Dragovich, former NBA prospect,
who
is going to win the NBA championship this year?
The Suns will beat the Bucks. It'll be a rematch.
Rematch, boring, yawn. Who's going to win the NCAA? If Arizona wins the NCAA tournament, I'll donate $100 to the Ukraine and $200 to Russia.
Do you know who I really like right now?
Who?
Is Carolina and Purdue.
Really?
I think Carolina might be playing the best ball. But
8th seed.
Doesn't
matter.
They're playing really good ball. And do you know what looks tough is Villanova could come out of that region too.
St. Peter's. Don't look down on St. Peter's.
Villanova, Arizona, Carolina, Miami's playing great.
You've named 4 of the 16 teams entirely. You're going to name all 16? They all have a shot.
There's a handful of teams that are just playing great right now.
Yeah.
Carolina's probably playing their best ball, and Miami's playing their best ball.
Could you let us know, listeners, if you want us to ever talk about sports again on here? If not,
we
won't.
We don't have to go too deep into it.
I actually love sports.
Let's take some questions from the listeners.
Yes, go to the bank vault.
Yes. Okay. First question from Roy Rush. Rush?
I think it's Roosh.
Rush, the man.
We like Roy,
hilarious
friend of the
dude,
pod.
friend of the pod. Okay, if no one would ever find out, would Jeff eat human meat?
Oh,
Phenomenal cue, Rory.
yeah, there's a reason he called it meat and not flesh, because it's ready to go. Cook that shit up on a steak. I would love to eat human flesh.
See, this is what I'm saying, James. Jeff's a psych. Listen,
You wouldn't eat
human
flesh?
I may not know a QAnon, but I wouldn't eat human meat. I'm not a
I'm
cannibal.
not gonna kill the person for it, but they would die a natural death, and I would eat it. Yes.
So if it was unharmed,
Unharmed, I wouldn't kill someone for their meat unless it came to that. Then I would.
see this?
We're gonna eat people in 10 years.
Incorrect.
We're going to be eating people in 10 to 15 years. The world is gonna fall apart, and you're gonna regret your stubborn little moral qualms.
I'm gonna off myself by that point.
Yeah, well, there's not much to eat on you. I'm not gonna gnaw on your fucking weak little humorous bone.
My little, yeah, my myocarditis.
You wouldn't eat?
riddled.
Would you eat dog meat?
No,
No, why?
it doesn't feel right.
But why? You don't even like
If I was
dogs.
even if I was like in like where do they eat them, like China or something like that?
Okay.
Even if I was
yeah.
around some meat market in China and like some guy was like, hey, eat
They eat
this,
it in France too.
Hey, fucking
It's
eat
not
this,
just
man.
Asian
He's just
thing.
like waving this meat in front of me, and I'm like,
Uh-huh.
get away from me. What are you doing? You know,
Why? You wouldn't even know. What if they just served you meat, you ate it, and you found out it was dog meat?
Yeah, and I ordered the chicken.
Yeah.
I'd be furious.
Well, fair. But
I'd be like, this is the most fucked up thing.
why is it so fucked up? They're not someone's pet. They're not just stealing someone's pet and gunning them down. They're raised just like any other animal.
Are dogs
like-
raised like chickens out there?
Yeah.
Put them in cages.
Yeah,
and
they
just
don't
fucking...
eat it as much as we think they do, but they in like Vietnam.
I
they
do
eat
want
dogs.
to know how they're raised. Can we? Can you,
Oh yeah, beef is raised real humanely. Yeah.
I can't.
They're just stroking the cows and
dog.
playing
Yeah.
Mozart.
How do you like dog farming for meat? Is that like?
Do you think it's any less
Oh, I
humane?
don't want to look at this.
Yeah.
It's dogs in cages. Yes, that's sad, but it's
not-
just any other animal.
Oh, Jeff.
It's just yeah. I'm not saying I'd want to, but if it was
China's
on the
meat
table,
dog farms are a myth.
it's mostly a myth. I think it's like declining in popularity a lot. I researched it recently.
Yeah.
A
Eating
lot of dogs in cages. Okay.
All right. So Jeff is a confirmed psychopath.
Oh my God. Okay.
All right.
You wouldn't eat human flesh.
No.
Not even of your greatest enemy.
Not even with Old Bay on it.
What if What if they discovered that human flesh prevented COVID forever? If you ate one flank steak.
And my heart would start working again.
Yeah, if you would cure your myocarditis if you ate a human flank steak.
And who's prepared it?
Chef Gordon Ramsay. It's the best. He's cooked it perfectly, seasoned it.
Oh yeah, I'm eating that.
You're eating it.
Oh yeah.
Insane. Yeah,
What?
good.
Yeah,
I would too.
I'm sane.
Put a little butter on it. I bet it's incredible.
To help society, yes, I'd eat meat.
I bet Americans taste good.
You
too.
would eat meat if human meat if McDonald's started selling it. You know,
Yeah.
you'd be like real human fingers, chicken fingers.
human nuggets.
Yeah. All right, next question from Danny Wallach, friend of the pod.
I don't know him, but I believe it.
If you could rehear another comics joke for the first time again, what joke would it be?
Whoa.
Some great
first
jokes out
joke.
there. I already wrote mine down.
Okay,
when I got
what's
the
yours?
answer.
Let me
So
think.
to let you
'Cause you're
marinate.
already ready.
Mine is Joe McMahon's joke.
The
he goes-
legend.
He goes, they don't make a condom in my size. They don't make condoms in a children's husky.
It's so funny.
Such a good joke.
Really funny.
A children's husky?
Yeah, that's funny.
Perfect.
That is funny. I like Luke Monez's joke about how it's really funny that they celebrate Christmas in Harry Potter.
Oh, what's
That they're like amazed by what they still celebrate Jesus Christ, even though they can all do magic, but they're like, Jesus was the best.
Oh,
You know?
that's fun.
They're
That's a
like,
good
he's like
premise.
turns water to wine, and they're like, we did that 5th grade, buddy.
Yeah, that's good.
I can't remember the exact joke, but I was like, that's an incredible joke.
Any
premise.
other jokes that come off?
Oh, you know what? The greatest joke ever told, street joke. This homeless guy told me, "What's worse than ants in your pants?
What?
Uncles." The
Jeff.
greatest joke of all time.
And
The word economy, less than 10 words.
Okay.
What you got another one?
Not off the top of my head, no. I got a third question, though.
Okay, third question. Last question I will answer.
Who cuts Jeff's hair, and what does he say to the barber?
Oh, come on. I look like an absolute king right now.
No, you don't.
This is the first good haircut I've had in a long time. I've had some stinkers for sure.
It's very like 5th grade TI 83
Oh,
bitch.
yeah, you're the king of style. Yeah, your hair has not moved in a decade.
That's true.
You don't do anything with your hair.
Your haircut says, "Stop looking at my paper. Stop looking at my test."
I'm trying to cover my big forehead. I have
How many people?
I have bad bangs.
Would you let people cheat off you in class, or would you tell on them?
Oh yeah, I'd let them cheat off me. Yeah.
Wow.
That's kind of how I befriended women.
Good. The cool nerds were the great ones.
Yeah.
Those people got us
I
through
helped women
school.
cheat on all their stuff, and that's how
Hot girls tried to.
Hot girls would like do my math homework, Jeffy.
Oh.
They called me Foofy.
Foofy.
Looking back, I realized they had no respect for me. Something I only realized recently.
Damn. So yeah. So they give you a hug.
They give me a hug.
You finally
thank
finally
you.
feel a woman's warmth for the first
they'd
time.
bend over a little bit in front of me. I'd see the early cans come out.
Oh yeah. The early
the
bees.
BC before cans.
BC
Yeah.
before you can see what they're about to be.
Yeah. What I actually tell the barber? I always go to an Eastern European guy, just like they don't talk. That's why.
It's so good.
They never talk. You go to an old Polish or Russian man, they don't say a word. I go in there, I sit down, I say, cut half of it off. That's
Stop
all
it.
I say. I say, cut
Jeff,
half of
that
it
is
off.
so stupid.
I just say, cut half of it off, leave a slightly more on the top. That's all.
Yeah.
What else would I say? Are there other words you can say to them? What do you say?
I go 1.5 on the sides, scissors on top,
No.
box up the sideburns.
Box up? I don't know what that means.
Because sometimes they, instead of doing like a box, they'll do like a different.
What's
like,
a box?
They'll do it high, so it's like because this is like kind of a box right here.
Okay.
This is not good.
It's
for
not good for radio, but yeah.
Okay.
We have good hair. I have good hair. I'm hot.
You're not.
I'm at the hottest I've ever been. It's not saying a lot, but I'm the hottest I've ever been right now. I'm hitting my stride.
I wonder if I'm the hottest I've ever been.
No. You used to be able to run and do push-ups.
Yeah, yeah.
God, I can't wait for our big run.
Yeah,
Our
soon. When I
big
start running, dude, it's on.
Well, why? It's 60 degrees out. Why aren't you?
I haven't because
He's afraid.
I'm afraid.
It's been 3.5 months, everyone. It's been 3.5 months.
I still have flare-ups.
Brett
Okay.
Favre tore his Achilles tendon and played football 6 weeks later.
Right, but he didn't have the government's
Right.
bullshit.
He's also addicted
booster.
to Percocet, so no one could have done it.
You want to do our new weekly segment?
Well, the new weekly segment, Drago came up with this. I think it's a pretty good idea. Tell him what it is, Drago.
This is called Do We Care?
Do we care?
We litigate weekly Twitter controversies and decide if we care.
Good idea, Drago. Let's see what he came up with. I expect not much.
Do we care? A big thing on Twitter this week. A trans swimmer, Lia Thompson, won the NCAA championship. She swam the 500 meter, and she won by like a country mile. This former broad.
Current broad was a man.
This former
his
bro.
views get in the way.
This former bro.
Yeah.
Smoked the competition.
Yes.
So here's some things that happened. So
people are mad. Lia Thomas. You said Thompson. Just want to get it correct.
Lia Thomas. Yeah. So these a lot of like NCAA swimmers actually spoke up and they were like, "This is fucking bullshit."
They spoke up against her.
Yeah, they were like, "She's not a." And then
it's so ridiculous.
But also I thought this was like one viral tweet was someone said this like because sometimes on Twitter they'll make one thing about another thing they'll take the issue and be like and then make it about their. So here's one.
Sure.
Someone said if you're in favor of Lia Thomas competing against and beating biological female athletes, you can no longer call yourself an advocate for women's rights. You believe trans rights are more important than every woman who deserves a fair competition.
Oh God.
Now how Twitter is that?
That is just that's so ridiculous. They had to make it about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's hurting. First of all, who gives a fuck about swimming?
Yeah.
You watch swimming 3 hours every 4 years because you like how Michael Phelps fits in the Speedo. No one gives a shit.
Apparently she still has a penis, by the way.
Who gives a shit? It doesn't matter. But she was also not like some scrub in the men's. She was like the top 2 or 3 male swimmers.
Great male swimmer.
So like she was the best of both genders. It doesn't matter.
She was smoking people.
Yeah, she was smoking them already. It doesn't matter. Also, maybe get better, ladies.
Wow.
Women say they can beat men, but I guess they can't.
Wow.
I guess they can't. So,
yeah,
you know,
we don't give a fuck.
if everyone's equal, why can't we switch and swap, you know?
Really?
I don't see the big deal. I think it's cool
I
that
don't
she
know. I
did
can
it.
see. And we're back.
Yeah, I don't see what the big deal is. We actually had to edit out something, but
We definitely had to edit that
if you
out.
subscribe to the Patreon, maybe we'll put the outtakes up one day.
One day the outtakes will be up
One
when
day.
America becomes normal
When
again.
we're financially compensated for our canceling views.
Okay.
I'm pro Lia Thomas. I think it's great, and I think women need to nut the fuck up or shut up.
Nut up, women. And we're back again.
And we're back for the second time. We had it was
We're
tough.
kind of-
It's
we are-
a dense minefield. This issue.
We're
It's
kind of botching
tough
the,
to riff on this issue.
Okay.
We're trying to be good people about
right.
it, so we're keeping
All
it
right.
clean.
Another thing on Twitter.
Let's go. Yeah, that
Another
was a
Do We
real
Care.
big one to start with.
Yesterday was #World Down Syndrome Day.
Oh, Jesus.
March
Before
21st.
you get into this, I already have so much work I have to do this week. Please be careful.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll be kind. I'll be kind.
Jeff, how did you observe and do you care?
How did I? How did I observe Down syndrome? I jacked off to that new Down syndrome model. That's what you do. That's how you support the community.
You jacked
I
off to the
observed, I looked, and I noticed. That's how I observed the day.
I will. Wait. Well, let's see this. Let's see her. Let's see
She's
if
hot.
she's worth stroking it to.
She's good looking.
She's
Latina too.
I would. I'll observe
She's
her
good
tonight, folks.
She's good looking. She's good looking.
Yeah.
Sophia
Does any part of
Peru.
do you feel apprehensive? You didn't feel apprehensive at all about jerking off to this broad.
I
did
mean, I didn't do it, but if I did, no, I would not, because that's what she wants people to do.
you know what?
She's like looks like half the women you've dated.
Okay.
She looks kind of exactly like the women you've dated in your lifetime.
Yeah. The audience, if you're listening, you can't see.
She is a
but-
blonde woman who looks not much different than Squeeze, is all I'll say.
Jeff.
I'm kidding, but they're similar.
All right, we're not. You know what? I'm not. I'm glad you jerk off. I would jerk off to her too. You know what? Honestly, Do We Care is gonna get us fucked.
Do we care
is
is the only way we're gonna go viral. We gotta keep doing it. Do we care about World's Down Syndrome Day?
Yes. James, zoom out of this picture, please. Please
We
zoom out
can't
of this
zoom in the
pic-
bottle anymore.
Yeah.
I don't care about it, but I support them. I think all these like little days are stupid.
Yeah.
Every day is a little day. Come on, let's just be kind to each other all year, okay?
Okay.
I don't give a shit about these little days.
Women can swim.
Women can swim. Down syndrome people can be hot.
Can be hot.
Even though I don't know if you. Yeah, I'm not gonna even say.
Do you call them Down syndrome people?
I actually don't know what the correct term is. I don't know.
It's special is not good anymore, right?
I think. Yeah, I don't know. My mom works with mentally challenged people, but I don't know because
That's Special Olympics.
she just calls them other Jeffs.
New
I met
Jeffs.
another Jeff named Kevin tonight, honey. Yeah, that's what she does. Okay, I think we made it through Down syndrome unscathed.
Yeah. This is gonna be this.
You have one more. I wrote down one.
Yeah.
Well, new COVID strain, they say.
Thank God.
An variant of Omicron, they think, is coming through.
Oh, good.
They
So it's
found
gonna
it in the wastewater in a few cities.
Really?
That's how they find it, I guess. I don't really understand.
Another
that
surge. Bring it, baby.
Another surge. Here's the thing. I'm boosted. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm not quarantining ever again. I'm not. I did it.
Yeah. I don't think anyone
Lord
cares.
knows you're not going to.
Are you wearing your mask on the trains? And
Yeah. You should. I'm wearing a mask on a train for the rest of my life. We should all wear a mask on public transit.
Yeah. I think you
In
have
an
to wear your
Uber,
mask
I'm
on the
always
trains.
wearing a mask in an Uber. I don't want to be in a enclosed space with a stranger. It's not about COVID. It's just about.
I bet you in 6 months you're not going to know where a mask is.
On a train, I'm wearing a mask.
You're
People
not.
don't talk to you either. I like that. I like mumbling too. I like to mumble to myself.
You just probably you look better with a mask on.
I look
So
better with a
let's be
mask
real.
on. We can all admit that. A lot of people look really hot with a mask on, then they take it off, and you're like, the pandemic was good for you.
Yeah, the pandemic
A
helped you
lot
out.
of people got a lot of pussy they didn't deserve.
Some people were putting masks like in their dating profile. And it's like, you know what you're doing.
That was never a good sign.
That's a bad
That was
sign.
a 6 trying to be an 8 every time.
You're trying too hard, baby.
Trying too hard. Do you ever have a fish picture? You
No,
know, and they have it
no.
holding up the fish.
I've been fishing it, but no, I never. You?
No, I don't. I don't fish.
I had a picture of me doing stand up, which I thought was lame.
Oh, but I bet it worked. I
it
bet
looked
they
good,
loved.
yeah.
You're tall and funny.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I got now I got a pic from the Chicago theater, so if Squeeze ever dumps me, it's back. It's up
Jesus.
there.
Wow. Little
I'm
defeatist. You'll be together forever.
Mhm.
I predict the pulpit for you too.
The pulpit?
The
What's
pul-
the
yeah,
pulpit?
That's like when you get married on that thing you walk up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's great. She's cool. But yeah, I actually I'm trying to think of like what's a good like what pictures. I had one at a wedding. A wedding pic looks
You
good.
got to be funny on the dating apps. That's my only thing. I'm not hot enough to get him with my body, but I'd have some funny jokes.
Yeah, I think so. You didn't have any classic pictures, like a wedding pictures, like that was.
Yeah,
probably
I had
the
a
classic.
wedding picture, but then I superimposed Steve Buscemi's face on all the people I was with. Women loved it. They'd be like, "Ha ha ha, Steve." A lot of
Jesus.
tatted up baristas loved that picture.
Yeah, they love it.
They
man.
love it.
They-
Lord knows you would never date
a
someone
lot of
with
baristas
edge.
didn't hit me up for some reason.
Yeah, they don't because you don't know what QAnon is.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
think you have to know what QAnon
You
is
stumbled
to
when-
be a good productive member of society.
I think you. If you
I am
need-
embarrassed about that
you
though. I
need
should have
to
known
vote.
what QAnon is.
You need to be a little more politically.
So
active.
in summation, QAnon is people that believe Democrats drink blood, baby blood.
and they think that there's a vast conspiracy and that Donald Trump's going to arrest like hundreds of mostly liberal people who are involved in child sex trafficking.
and I had to know this.
Because it influences a lot of politicians are into it who are elected in the Congress. There's
They
all Republican that are into QAnon.
Oh, really?
They love it.
How many?
Dozens.
You would say, gun to your head, dozens of
Senators
elected
and
elected
congressmen
officials
believe in.
are members of QAnon.
It's not a membership thing. It's not like you just like believe in parts of it. This Lauren Boebert from Colorado, Marjorie Taylor Greene from Georgia.
Is she hot? She looks kind of cute.
Lauren Boebert's kind of hot.
Let's
yeah.
see. See,
Yeah,
this is the thing, man.
She's kind of hot.
Republicans keep it together.
There's hot Democrats.
You gotta respect it.
AOC is hot.
The women on Fox News, call it what you want, man. They are beautiful.
That's all they know that. They know that people like you
Mm-hmm.
will turn simply to stare at Megyn Kelly's tits.
Well, she's not on anymore.
She used to be. AOC is hotter than all of them.
AOC is an
all-time.
absolute beast.
All-time.
You gotta
So
love
is
it.
Ilhan Omar, Minnesota representative. Very beautiful.
I can't wait to vote finally for the first time for AOC.
If you live in New York, you'll get a vote for AOC.
Mhm.
Well, you'd have to live in the Bronx, actually, but you probably won't. But maybe.
I'll vote for AOC. No,
Yeah.
no questions.
Yeah, she's beautiful. My dad
God, she's
hates her.
she's so beautiful. Good.
Old white
Lord.
men hate her.
Old white men are
Because
scared
they
of her.
remind her of women that they used to want to fuck and can't anymore. That's what my dad's like. She's a bitch.
She's a bitch.
What did she do?
Every
to you?
white dad says she's
She's a
bitch.
fucking
Dude,
bitch.
so I was home last weekend, and like my dad is such a Fox News dad, where he's just like, you know, like they live like an hour and a half from the city,
And they're
in,
talking
like,
about the crime.
in a nice suburbs, yeah. And he's like, what's going on down there in the city? What's going on? You guys gotta fucking clean that up. I'm like, Dad, you don't even know. He's like, I'm like, you don't even know what the fuck is going on down here.
I love that.
You never come. He's like, I heard Gold Coast is a fucking war zone. He's just like, you know, you're just like, shut up, dude.
Gold Coast? What are
Yeah.
you talking about?
Yeah.
People are always saying Chicago's a war zone. If Chicago is such a war zone, how do I survive here?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm serving in World War III on the streets, how do I live?
How has Jeff not gotten
I'm the
picked off?
skinniest, weakest little bitch of all
Yeah.
time. I've been mugged once in 7 years, and I kind of deserve it.
Yeah, and this thing is like my parents, they're out again in the deep, not the deep, they're in the north suburbs, and like where shit's not really.
Nothing-
And my dad's like, I'm just tired of these masks. I'm tired of these. I'm like, dude, you live where no one gave a fuck about masks.
You never had to wear a mask.
I was at my parents' place for 2 months during the pandemic. Nobody was wearing masks in any of the stores.
Ever.
Target, Jewel, nothing was going on.
They're tired of hearing about other people wearing masks.
Basically,
it's like, what is your
someone
life?
who is I'm tired of these masks, tired of all this shit. I'm like, dude, you lived where it wasn't happening.
You never had to wear a mask. You don't
Yeah.
you don't have kids in a school anymore. It doesn't affect them at all.
Right. I was like, you just like you live in Mundelein.
Yeah, their
know?
lives are so boring. They need to add drama to it.
That's
My parents are the same thing. They installed security systems around our house because we live 40 miles from Minneapolis.
Oh,
They heard
my
the protests
God.
happening. They're like, we need cameras. We need security systems.
Holy
we live on a
shit.
dead end with one other house nearby.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you think? They're
Yeah.
going to take your old picture of Stevie Ray Vaughan?
Yeah.
Like, what are they going to take?
Dude, Shane Gillis has the best jokes about Fox News dads.
He does. Shane
So
Gillis is one of the
funny.
best comedians alive. Yeah.
So funny,
he's,
dude.
He's the absolute best.
But yeah, my dad just, he's just shitting on Chicago, and I'm just like, you don't come, you don't want to come.
People would rather eat Outback Steakhouse than to have someone maybe mug them every 20 years.
Yeah,
They would
yeah.
rather just live a boring life without spice or flavor.
What is? I don't understand what there is to get mad at. It's like you got a good life, man. You won.
You won. Has your dad worked in 10 years?
Yeah, he does. He still works.
Oh, he still works? What does he
Yeah.
do?
Sales.
Oh, he sells shit. Well, that's why he's mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't.
He's just got a classic sales
Oh, God. We cannot end up in sales.
job.
I will choke on a chicken bone at the Des Moines Funny Bone before I do that.
I'll sell 1,000 koozies before I.
We will sell koozies. We're gonna have some koozies coming out soon.
Idiots.
We're working
we
on
We
some-
got merch coming.
You're
for
an
you guys
idiot
soon.
koozies. You're an idiot sweatshirts coming out in hopefully the next month or so. We've
We
got
will.
some designs we're working on. It just says the words "you're an idiot," but it's gonna take us a while to work on it because we're completely stupid.
Yeah.
I almost said the R word, but I did not because we learned. I want everyone to know that I said stupid into the microphone, but the word in my head was not stupid.
Yeah.
But we learn.
We learned.
Drago learns.
I learn every day.
What'd you learn about J.K. Rowling?
Oh shit! I didn't look her up.
You didn't, but you learned that you don't want to be on her side.
Yeah, she's bad.
She's bad now. Yes. Wrote some great books, which you never read.
Never read.
You never
Harry
read
Potter
them?
books. Never read the Harry Potter books.
Oh my god, are you serious?
I thought Harry Potter was lame, dude. Honestly,
What?
I thought it was lame.
It's so.
Even the movies, like growing up, I was like, this shit's stupid.
You almost said something else.
No.
Yes,
no,
you
no,
did.
no.
Yes, you almost said a little 3-letter word.
Fun.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that is what you meant. You never watched the Harry Potter movies?
Mm-mm. Oh no, I mean I watched them because like they were on like every birthday party and every.
And you were like, meh,
was
turn
like-
on the Jazz.
Yeah.
Jazz
yeah.
are playing the Nuggets.
Yeah,
Come
turn-
on.
Yeah. It's like Dirk Nowitzki and Steve Nash are on.
Oh my God. You were in a child. You never had a childhood.
I loved basketball.
You were just
dude.
into basketball, right? You never had that whimsical childhood phase where you're like Winnie the Pooh and all that.
No.
You were just dunking and layups, 3-2 zone from the
Dude,
get-go.
my first hero was Jameer Nelson on
From St.
when he was on
Joseph's.
St. Joe's.
Oh my God.
He was my first hero.
Really? And then he
I
flopped
loved
in the
him.
NBA.
He was in the NBA for what, 17 years?
Wait, did
Yeah.
he? Was he good though?
He was on an NBA team until like before the pandemic, like 2019.
Or was he good?
Yeah, he was good.
So
He was
those,
good.
all your heroes are basketball players.
My heroes.
Yeah. Right now.
Who's your one of your heroes?
Napoleon.
Stop.
I love Napoleon. He's awesome.
Napoleon is your hero.
Napoleon's awesome. A G. An
Honest-
absolute G.
One of my heroes
Genghis
as of
Khan.
late is Bourdain has become a hero of mine.
Bourdain's cool. Yeah.
Bourdain is
yeah.
a hero of mine.
I would say a couple authors maybe. J.K. Rowling she was a hero. Yeah.
There's definitely some bands that are heroes of mine. This guy Joe D'Agostino is the lead singer of Cymbals E Guitars, hero of mine.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, the lead singer like the Wrens, like a lot of like the first Wrens. Win Butler's a hero.
Wrens,
This band called the Wrens.
like WREN, like the bird.
Yeah, they have an album called the Meadowlands.
Huh.
That's pretty hero.
The
A lot of
music-
bands.
The
a lot
music
of
you
bands.
listen to is such trash.
Are you fucking kidding
REO
me?
Speedwagon. There's a band.
Ezra Koenig, hero of mine. No
Hmm.
question. Ezra Koenig for sure.
Huh. Is that a man or a woman?
The lead singer of Vampire Weekend.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. They're
You didn't
kind
know
of.
the lead
They
singer of
have
Vampire
I don't know
Weekend
their
was a
names.
guy?
They have very falsetto-ish voices. I don't know.
That's fucked.
That's my QAnon. I don't know.
Vampire
I don't know
Weekend.
Vampire Weekend at all. I haven't had to pay attention to them. I think
Um,
they're kind of. They're lame. I would
That's
say
so
Vampire
stupid.
Weekend's my Harry Potter. I think they're lame. It's
They defined a genre of
It's
music
just
for
kind
10
of.
years.
It's
but
like yacht music. It's new yacht.
stop.
rock.
No, it's not.
It's like what people listen to in the Hamptons while they're deciding to hike the interest rates or not.
No, it's not.
It's like what rich kid. It's the sons of like investment bankers. That's what the music is for.
There was a lot of different people listening to
People who go to
Vampire
Martha's Vineyard every year. I feel like that's.
blog rock. They were the leaders of the blog rock era for 10 years.
Yeah, great blog rock.
Yeah.
Great.
So me and Jeff have differences. You guys found out once again.
I can't talk about music with the guy. He doesn't, No, Vampire Weekends. I'll give him a C. I'll give him a C.
They're not the Stones.
They're not. The Stones blow Vampire Weekend out of the water.
up,
Aretha
dude.
Franklin blows Vampire Weekend out of the water. Are you kidding me?
Let's stop
Oh,
this.
God.
Everyone-
Listen to Stevie Wonder.
You have the
Come on.
taste of a Fox News dad, that's for sure.
What?
Yeah, you get the,
I
yeah.
do like that.
Every Fox News dad likes your music.
Me and boomers I'll agree, music stopped being good around 1978. There hasn't really been much
that's a borderline racist take.
No, it's
That's a
not. What are you
borderline
talking about?
Racist take.
R&B and early rock and roll?
I'm just saying.
I would say hip-hop is one of the only good things the last 30 years.
of one of the only good
Alternative
things.
rock in the 90s was okay. Otherwise, music was pretty dull. Pop has not been that great for a while.
Yeah.
Boy bands, terrible.
Yeah.
The,
Boy bands
like,
are bad.
Shawn Mendes.
Rock
Music is kind of dead.
it's got different like factions now.
Like there were the Strokes and stuff. That was kind of good.
in the
White
in the
Stripes.
aughts.
That was good.
Guitar
but
rock in the
Queens
aughts
of the
was
Stone
really good.
Age, yeah, but
We're boring. We're boring our listeners.
no, people
But it
actually
is-
people
we do
like
have to
this.
wrap up.
We
soon.
do have to wrap up. One
soon.
more little thing. I like talking about music, but I guess Alex doesn't find it entertaining. We have to do
I
one
love the
thing.
Strokes.
Oh yeah. Okay. There's what happened the other day. Me and my girlfriend. I came home a little drunk, a little high. 1:30 in the morning. My girlfriend is taking a shower in the dark in the bathroom.
Wow.
She said she does that sometimes when I'm gone. She just takes a shower in the dark after midnight, and it's
Whoa.
relaxing. And that's how she like
Relaxing?
meditates.
At midnight?
Midnight showers in the
That's
dark.
so scary.
I was like, the water's running. I thought she was like trying to drown herself in the tub or something. I was like, was I that bad at sex this morning?
That is the scariest thing.
Yeah, it was freaky. I looked in there in the shower. The water's running. I'm like, Aaron? She was just like in there letting the water run.
Did you not? You didn't turn the light on first?
Well, I didn't know there was someone in there. I thought maybe it was the water was on or something. I didn't know. She
So-
didn't want the light on. She's like, keep it on.
Did you scare her when you opened?
Yeah, I
up the-
freaked her out. She's like, ah! Because she's always
Oh.
thinking people are going to rob us.
Oh, really?
'Cause she's on that Citizen app, just like your dad that scares people.
Yeah,
Every day she wakes up and she's like, oh my God, they found a woman's head in a garbage can 7 miles away. Okay, great. And I want coffee.
That would give me a lot of anxiety if I had that app for
yeah,
sure.
you got to delete that shit.
But she wants to shower with the lights off.
Isn't that
at
weird?
midnight,
At
the
night,
scariest
too. During the
time to-
day, there's actually some light that falls in, but at night, it's pitch black. It's pitch black.
That's odd.
That's odd.
I'm gonna have to bring that up with Aaron and see.
Yeah,
see
we
what's
gotta
up with
talk
that
to her.
dog.
Ask Squeeze if she does that. Maybe it's a female tendency.
Squeeze sleeps with her socks on.
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
She won't take them off.
Never.
Never. She might have wet feet.
Rarely. Sometimes they are off, and I'm like, oh, like your socks are off, but like it won't. But it's like an occur.
Does she have sweaty feet?
I don't think so.
I have sweaty feet, so I wear socks a lot.
Yeah, I can see you.
I have really moist feet.
Yeah.
I can like slide on our wood floor. My feet are sweaty all the time.
All right, I'll ask Squeeze.
Yeah,
about
she might
that.
have a terrible disfigurement, so she has to keep the socks on. It's a disease. It's tough to have sweaty feet.
But socks in bed is just such a weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
That's,
So you two will be. Do you sleep in the nude together?
Yeah, but then she's got her.
But she has her socks on. So
Most of the time, yeah.
Wow. You want to be like, babe? Can we be a little naughty? Let's take the socks
Yeah,
off.
like-
Keep everything else on. Take the socks
Okay,
off.
can we figure this out? What is going on?
She just has a pair of socks on at all times.
I know.
Respect to you, Squeeze.
She's got a beautiful body, beautiful feet.
Okay. I'm not gonna say anything about her body.
All right, me neither.
respect her.
Respect Aaron. Respect Squeeze.
Respect women. We only got a couple weeks left of respecting them in
Respect
March.
Lia
but
Thomas. Put some respect on her name.
There we go. Thank you. And do we care about it? We do, but not in the way most people do.
Mm-hmm.
People get so angry about trans people. Why do they care?
Why do they care?
I don't get it.
If you can afford it.
I care if you have a little dick. If she has a little dick, then I'm mad. If she's got an above 4-incher, I'm
If
into
you
it.
transition and you don't give yourself a hammer, what are you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
You transition, give yourself a 7-8
You get a
incher,
hammer.
get a thick piece.
Yeah.
And just fucking plow.
If you're a man with a micro penis, I totally get why you'd want to switch genders too. You're not really.
You didn't make the team.
You didn't make the team.
Go be a woman.
Go be a woman and have a great time.
And go have a great
wonderful time. Everyone.
I've
wanted to get my dick chopped off for years.
Because that little dinky ain't helping nobody.
It ain't helping no one. It makes my life worse.
Mm-hmm.
I just like to. Yeah, I don't want to get into it too much, but I think balls are in the way a lot. I think balls hold me back.
Your balls
My balls
are
hold me
in the
back.
way.
They're itchy. I spend so much time itching my balls, I probably could have written a novel.
That's why you got to shave more.
Yeah, when we get our Manscaped, we are soon to hopefully. We can talk about it.
We can?
Yeah, we're getting Manscaped products in the mail soon. We are sponsored by Manscaped soon. We don't have the code yet. Actually, we do have the code. It's idiot20, I believe, but we're not going to promote it yet.
Yeah.
But I'm going to shave my balls in the next couple weeks when the products arrive, and it's going to be a bit of a deal.
And we'll take pics and put them on the Patreon.
We will take pics. It'll be so smooth. You'll be whatever women do to their bodies to it, jerking off. Did women say jerking off? What do they say?
Probably.
We should know that. We're men. We should know that. Well, if you got anything to promote, we got to end the episode here. It was an interesting episode. It was kind of all over the place, but I think we did a good job.
This is
B+.
This is next week.
This is yes. It is next week. We're promoting for now.
I'm just in town. I'm at the Lincoln Lodge.
Yeah, next week. I'm in Denver, Colorado. Denver Underground Comedy. I'll be doing shows in Denver for a few days, and then Fort Collins the next week. So come to those shows.
Oh, so you mean Denver for 2 weeks?
I'm gonna be in Denver for 9 days, or Colorado for 9 days. So
Damn.
doing a lot of shit. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Colorado rips. Second best state in the union to Minnesota. Wisconsin's third best. I'll reveal my full 50 next week.
Beautiful.
I think
we
did a good app. This was episode 16. Still N-word free. Only 84 more left, ladies and gentlemen. You've been an idiot for listening. Subscribe and review. Ta-ta. Bye. Dude, doesn't that rip?
You're an idiot.
No, you're an idiot.